Good morning. Getting right into our warm up. Company in the gym, so it won't be too loud today. What's up, Florida Nightmare? Two little butterfly. So we've done a lot of really heavy weightlifting last couple of days. Not heavy weights, but a lot of hard work, a lot of long workouts, a lot of pull-ups. And the shoulders, the arms, the traps are starting to signal, hey, old man, let's get a day or two. Let's focus on some other stuff. So today we're going to do our warm-up. We're going to get cardio in, do a little more yoga, and that's it. It's a maintenance day. It's going to be a nice, strong maintenance day. Down facing dog. Yeah, upward facing dog. What's up, Farmer Stooley? Appreciate you guys in the chat. Appreciate any reposts. Come into a plank. Tortellini boy. Get to the gym, brother. I love it. I think you're a new fella. Always love to see new names popping up. Ready to come into child's pose. Just really trying to sink our butt between our hips, between our legs, sink those hips. Slow this thing to make our way to our feet. Almost done with our warm-up before we start running. Again, we're doing a quicker warm-up stretch. We're going to get our cardio in, then we're going to do a little bit of yoga, and essentially have a maintenance day here on Wednesday where we get in a good workout, but we're really protecting our power muscles that we've been really putting to the test. I would even say for the last couple of weeks, those of you guys that watch these live streams, and getting close to almost an hour and a half to 2 hour type average. And we're ripping. So here again, my trap is a bit sore. So this is a great way to, rather than ignore it, engage it with very low impact movement, warm it up before we get on the treadmill. You'll also notice today, we're not going to do any sit-ups, and we're not going to do any air squats before we run. We're going to let the running really warm up our entire body, get everything feeling in tune before we come back and do some yoga. So it's a good switch up day. This is one of those days where the body's a little broken down, but we're not going to take the day off. This is the better alternative, maintenance. But boy, did I want to sleep in. Whew. I got up like the Undertaker, just. I lied. We're going to do just a few crunches before we run. It's 50, so yeah, we'll just do our normal 100. I thought it would be more painful on the trap, but even after that little warm-up, it's already feeling a bit better. Eight, 7, 16, 15, 14, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. 100 crunches. And because I lied, we'll do a couple of air squats before we run. All right, go get him, Tortellini boy. Just an all-time name, Tortellini boy. Love that, Tortellini boy. We're going to go for 50 here. Got 23 left. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Knicks are back tonight. I don't understand how players are missing opening night and they're calling it load management. What an insult to fans. They need to start calling it PTO. They just pay time off. That's what it is. Or DMP. But load management in life doesn't exist. So give me a break. Oh, no pun intended. All right. There we go. All right, now we're going to start our run. Normally we do about 20, 30 minutes pre-run, so we cut it just about in half. Made it a little quicker. And get right into our cardio. Maintenance day here on Wednesday. Once I break a sweat, all bets are off. Actually, you're smart. Hump day. Classic day to mail it in. Be the outlier. Have the discipline. Be the outlier. They should give you that advice more when you're growing up. Instead of celebrating mediocrity, patting us on the back, giving us trophies, telling us we're great. It doesn't help you when you grow up. Enter the cold, real world. You gotta be ready to fight. Only mommy and daddy are gonna hand you stuff. No one else is handing you shit. A lot of people's mommy and daddies don't do it either. So my neighbor left, so the gym's empty. Just for a quick recap, good morning to everybody. Thanks for popping in if you're watching. We did about a 13 to 14 minute yoga warm-up stretch. Really avoided doing too many planks or extended plank exercises that would put pressure on the trap. Because I've told you guys this before, I think with everybody, it's probably a different body part. But when I start to kick it into overdrive, 7, 8, 9, 10 straight days in a row, I always get to this point where my trap will start to get really sore. And just turning my head, I can feel it in my neck. And that's when I know, oh boy, reel her in a little, slow her down a little. So today I came in with a specific strategy: stretch, run, stretch. I did end up doing crunches and air squats. That's fine. Because once I felt myself on my back, I could tell the crunch wouldn't exacerbate any problem. So still got that abdominal pre-run. Now as we run, I've already broken a full sweat. The endorphins are flowing. I'm feeling great. And I can do some of these kind of shadow punches, twist side to side to loosen up my upper back, my traps, my shoulders, engage my chest, my biceps, triceps. Kind of show them a little bit of love here in cardio without putting them under duress with weights, pull-ups, or band, resistance band, or even ground game work for that matter. And I like to call these maintenance days. Putting the car in the shop, we're running the wheels, doing a little oil change, refilling the tires. And in that process, we end up doing a better workout than most people on their best day, honestly. It's what we start working towards. Baseline maintenance days are what other people would call a fantastic workout. That's what it is. It's just all relative. A fantastic workout for me is a fart in the wind for a professional athlete. Hey, JJ, I'm waiting for you. Waiting for you, JJ. JJ Wawa, come lift. Come lift, JJ. Drag your ass out into the deep end. Dragging you into the deep end. JJ Wawa. Hope you're practicing your pull-ups. You guys remember the mountain versus the viper? It's time for the rematch. Me versus Watt in the gym. I want him. I want him. How long can you plank for, JJ? How many pull-ups can you do in an hour? How long can you just run and not feel anything? I mean, if we do any power lift, I got no shot in hell. But from an evolutionary standpoint, you're just a more advanced man, really twice my size. So guess what? I'm gonna take you out to the deep end, JJ. I'm gonna take you out to the deep end. You might die in the process, but you're gonna die with me. And it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful. Give the people what they want, JJ. I'm preparing. I think you guys would enjoy it. Little scrawny ass Jenks trying to go toe to toe with an actual titan of a human. For the more stuff you guys can do in the chat and the likes and the reposts and subscriptions, I haven't monetized this thing for myself. I'm trying to basically get it really going within Barstool, because I don't plan on leaving Barstool anytime soon whatsoever. You don't go to Dave and Big Hat and those guys and start pitching ideas. You make ideas come to life, and you make them come so vibrantly to life that it's not even a question. It's just a pragmatic next step to monetize something that's popular. So we need to start applying the pressure campaign to some people to come and face off. And I want JJ Wawa, one of the nicest humans I've ever met. And by the way, I don't want JJ Watt showing up. I want JJ Wawa. Character from Tires. That's who I need. I mean, you could imagine the limitless possibilities of what could be Barstool Fitness one day. Or your favorite Barstool characters, either seriously trying to do different exercise routines, get in shape, to fun events with different sporting challenges, just like go routes, to work on your sprints, also your hand-eye coordination on the catching, to challenges with actual athletes who will, all jokes aside, whoop my ass. But I'm gonna die trying. And it's gonna be entertaining as fuck. And I'm just not gonna stop until we make this thing happen. These streams are on my time. They're very early. And there's no reason to think if we keep applying pressure, at some point the dam will break. That's how I've lived my entire life. That's how I'm going to go until my dying breath. If I believe in it, and if I have time and space, I'm going to do it. And you're going to have to come to my fucking house, tie me up, and leave me for dead if you want to stop me. If you do that, good luck. Somebody broke into my apartment once. I had him flat on his stomach, whimpering for mercy before he left.
It's a crazy morning. Apparently the poor guy was just trying to go to the apartment above me. But he walked into the wrong apartment and the door was unlocked. And I went John Rambo on his ass real quick. Real quick. So we're well over 2 miles now. Been at least a 5K. The body feels good. Breathing's feeling activated. It's like a real oil change. We're just flushing out. Great layer of sweat. You can tell I'm not out of breath at all, just having endorphins coursing through my blood. It's that thing I don't know if I stole this from someone else. If I did, I apologize. But don't work out when or if you feel good. Work out to feel good. This is a rare back-to-back days. Didn't get good sleep. Stressed about my dad who's not doing great. But you get your ass up. You be grateful that you're capable of getting a stretch, getting a run, getting anything, getting a walk, getting some twists. Maybe just doing a couple of stretches. Maybe you're just really starting out. But you're going to feel better. Anything is better than nothing. If you start your day with a mental loss or a mental concession, opposed to a mental hurdle or a mental overcome, you're starting your day on a trajectory, a path. And typically, you can extrapolate. The way you handle just one of those days can lead into the next day, and the next day, and the next day. It's actually what Frank is adamant about his walk streak, where the reason he's done 755 days in a row is he is terrified of what could happen if he missed one day, and how it could lead to 2, or how it could lead to him start missing 1 day a week. Frank gets better than anyone I've ever seen in my life. He truly understands that he had to take radical action to change a radical problem. And in his mind, he is Andy Dufresne, and he got out of prison. And he will not go back. He will not go back. He used to not be able to walk 100 feet without being out of breath. He left his phone in the bathroom and went to the couch to sit down. Wouldn't have his phone until he had to go to the bathroom again. Now he's walking 10 miles in a day like it's nothing. Think about where you are in life. I doubt a lot of people watching this, maybe some are, but I doubt people are in that 530 plus pound range and 5'8" like Frank. Imagine that's your starting point. And look at him now, scooting around, running, living life like a 22-year-old going and experiencing everything for the first time. That doesn't give you hope, belief in yourself. I don't know what to say, but it should. It doesn't matter where you are. It's you versus you, it's you versus today, it's you versus yesterday. And the best part, if you're doing nothing, is all you got to do to win a day, to win your first day, is absolutely anything. Nothing's the best baseline because early on it's just non-stop. Win, 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 win. And for those that want to see results, want to feel results, get impatient, get frustrated, I'll give you a number that I've always found. Whether it's Frank, whether it's me, a friend, 6 weeks 42 days. If you commit, if you're disciplined, to incrementally improving your diet, stretching, some form of cardiovascular, maybe throwing some resistance bands or just a little extra yoga, whatever. 6 weeks is what I've always thought it takes for a full phase transition one. From the baseline to I'm active now, motherfuckers. And you're gonna look different, you're gonna feel different, you're gonna carry yourself differently at work, in your social life, your confidence, public speaking, just you name it, man. It's gonna make you feel better and better. Mind, body, and spirit are all interconnected. The two things that you can't force, I'll put it that way, you can't force them, are the mind and the spirit. The body is the most in control. Maybe the mind for others, maybe the spirit for others. For me, I have emotional highs and lows. Mentally, I have to deal with a lot of variables that I can't control. My body, I can control. My body, nobody can fuck with me. My body, I got 4 invisible walls around me. And when I wake up, I get myself to the gym. No one can penetrate those 4 walls. It's my safe space. It's my quiet space. And that's where it goes back to the mind, body, and spirit. Start every day by doing this for yourself, taking care of yourself. Be more capable of doing everything else better. And honestly, the younger you are as a stoolie, meaning if you're in your early 20s, mid-20s, you're going to go out and party and drink and have fun. That's great. You should. But the sooner you can learn, especially on the work week, that taking care of your body, waking up early, getting to work early, and being the outlier of your peers is how you become rich. It's how you become famous and successful. Whatever it is you want, that's how you take it. You take it with discipline, not with big swings or with lucky breaks. Lucky breaks are the aggregate of endless shots that you miss. And the one that hits, it's not luck, it's math. You just keep going and going and going, it's eventually going to hit. The difference is, when you're at the blackjack table, every hand you play and lose, you're actually losing money. When it comes to your career and your life, you can essentially play unlimited free hands if you want to play. But the problem is most people are too fucking scared of looking stupid or getting rejected or fragile egos, used to just hearing yes their whole life. They either don't try, or once they get a no, they roll over and die. In business, in real business, the first step to every legit, important, life-changing yes that I've ever gotten was a no. It always starts with no. If someone says yes right away, you should be skeptical of that. If you want to work with, around, collaborate with people that are intelligent, people that are skeptical, people that are going to challenge you. So if you got a dream job, or you're trying to make a connection, or trying to set a meeting, or trying to make a sale, and it starts with a no, you should not even be in the slightest discouraged. In fact, a no is like a golden nugget. It's a golden ticket. Because the real no is just ghosting you and never responding. That's going to happen a hell of a lot too. So if they actually respond, you've got no. again, it might take 1,000 shots before you get your first no response. And then it might take 100 no responses and 10,000 outreach until you get that lucky yes. I've met some incredible people in my life. And I'm proud to say it's entirely been through persistence. Mitchell Robinson's rookie year, he was just a kid from Louisiana. Really didn't like doing interviews or anything. And he had a really nice agent named Mayor. Mayor, if you're out there, shout out to you. Hope you're doing well. And I managed to get him, his agent, to respond to me on Twitter DM because I was managing a sales team at Veteran. And I wanted people to get more in-person meetings, as I did when I was in their seat, which really helps you close deals. Get an in-person decision maker, really reading them, understanding what's holding them back, and then bottom line, get them to sign it in the room, close it in the room. So I had somebody on my team tell me that they just couldn't get a meeting. It was a true like give up type of attitude. So I said I'll get 3 Knicks to come in and visit us. I'm going to set 3 meetings with Knicks players. We had nothing to do with sports. We were the tech recruitment company. And I got Mitchell Robinson via his agent, who invited me to, I think it was his 19th birthday, where I met Alan Houston and got involved in this charity. And then completely separately, I got in touch with Lance Thomas, the captain of the Knicks at the time. He came. Been friends with Alan Houston ever since. And Mitchell Robinson was hilarious when he came to Veteran. He really didn't like interviews. And that was just me interviewing him in front of my 200-person sales team. He was giving me one-word answers, like I was an antagonist reporter. But it wasn't mean-spirited. It was just, he was still a kid. It was really fun. All right, we're over 3.5 miles. Less than an hour until Wake Up Barstool. Got a great sweat here. The energy, the internal vibration from pre-run, trapping, sore, generally feeling like dog shit, low on sleep, emotionally drained. I could have written a book of excuses today, a book of them. Instead, I thought very little, and I followed my instinct. Put your ass up, put that fucking computer in that backpack, get down to that motherfucking basement. You're gonna feel better afterward, boy. Now we're on our 15 incline Maurice Britt March. I always call it the Maurice Britt March in honor of the World War II legend, Maurice Britt, who played for the Detroit Lions. He's one of their best players. Dropped out to join the war, World War II. And was part of the Americans' rapid ascent from Sicily up through Italy to help save the Allies and beat back the Nazis. And Britt was a mountain of a man. Unbelievably strong, unbelievable grit. And he took a mountain. When I say he took a mountain, I literally mean there was a mountain with Nazis occupying it. And the Allies were charging it, trying to get up in unison. Brett was so much faster and stronger than everybody. He was at the top first. Ran out of bullets, ran out of grenades, was throwing rocks. Literally throwing rocks. Waiting for his comrades to catch up. The few Nazis that were still standing were fucking terrified and booked it because they'd never seen anything like Britt. It was like a real life commando with Arnold Schwarzenegger. Very interesting to read some of those books, how, for example, General Patton is really put under different lights and different microscopes depending on who you're reading. And it shows how history is really just decided by whose stories we decide we want to believe. It's one of those things where, everyone gets very opinionated and hateful, worked up. A lot of times about things we're not even sure what exactly happened. That's why we have a better baseline of chill and of love, especially us regular folks. We don't need to yell at each other like we're all running for an office. I got Barbara Streisand and Celine Dion. Tell him, duet. These ladies have pipes. Reach out to him. Yeah, I can't hit their notes. Not even gonna try. Jesus. Got 2 minutes left, and we'll have done 40 minutes between our long 5K plus and uphill march. You'll see. Minute and a half. Oh yeah, this was exactly what I needed. I really woke up just, I've kind of felt the weight on me. And it's just shredded. We're gonna get after it. We're gonna have a great fucking day. Ain't nothing that can stop me. Unless I slip on this treadmill and slam my head, which would be electric content, and maybe really get this thing off the ground. Imagine that, live stream just keeps going. You see me just sprawl out on the treadmill dead. Numbies. I am soaked. Like I got out of a swimming pool soaked. hear my feet squeaking on this slippery treadmill. Hazardous. We're down to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. All right. Great cardio today. Let's descend from 15 to 7.5. Take a sip of body armor. Oh. So a little more than a maintenance day now. That turned into a good cardio. And tour again. I don't stick to flat planes. If I start feeling good, I'm flowing. You go further, it's the inverse. You go shorter, go to a different exercise. The only rule is really work hard and don't stop working. All right. Yeah, you could tell the endorphins hit when I started calling out JJ Watt, calling him JJ Wawa. Probably not my best move. Love you, JJ. Please don't murder me. Holy shit. That's what we call sweat. That's what we fucking call a sweat. So now we're flat. Body armor keeps me alive. It's so damn good. It touches the lips. Fill it up again. Must have been in like 8th grade. My best friend's mom took us to go skiing, I think at Jiminy Peak or one of those places in upstate New York. I think New York, maybe Connecticut, I don't know. One of the cheaper ones. And the weather was really bad. So you could look up what year, I'm guessing 2002 or 3, something like that. The movie Old School came out. And Robbie's mom was really cool. She was a cool mom. She let us do whatever we wanted. So we went to see Old School. I'm sure she had no idea what we were going to see. And she sat separately from us. And we were basically shitting our pants laughing. To this day, that movie completely stands off. It's one of the most underrated, probably just films ever. Just an all-time movie, not just time. The fact that I love that movie so much, and the guy who tickled me the most was named Frank the Tank, played by Will Ferrell. And the fact that I went on to work and become best friends with a guy named Frank the Tank, who is honestly more of a cartoon character here in real life than Will Ferrell's character is in that movie. Mikey Betts would be Vince Vaughn. That's 100%. And then I guess I'd be Luke Wilson. That's probably about right. Morning, Ethan. Morning, Veronica. So we're going back to our basics. We did some cat cows, doing some donkey kicks. We're not doing it from the extended plank as we're really trying to give our shoulders and traps a bit of a break. So even right now, there's very little weight on my hands. It's mostly all on my right leg by design. Come back. Oh my God, it's almost been an hour. It's crazy, guys. This live stream has really changed my life because I've always worked out every day. I mean, not always, but for years. And I've got a motor and I'm competitive. So I very rarely have like a soft day. With the live stream, I'm only allowed to have excellent days. So you guys have taken me to the next level, and I just fucking love it, and I appreciate you all. Especially Florida Nightmare and Dave K and Veronica and Ethan and just all you guys that are always on here supportive. I really appreciate you all. All right. Did 100 crunches before. Let's just get to at least 200. $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16, $17, $18, $19, $20, $21, $22, $23, $24, $25, $26, $27, $28, $29, $30, $31, $32, $33, $34, $35, $36, $37, $38, $39, $40. Ah! 40 left. By the way, the fact that I do 100 of these at a time every time is obscene. And if you only do 10, 15, 20, it's still great. It's taken me 20 years of sit-ups to get to the point where I rip, sets of 100. So for the love of God, don't be discouraged if you're doing 5, 10, 15. You start up. It's going to take a long time before you're doing massive sets. Well over 100. Legs crossed. Again, for the traps, remember we did this early on. One of my favorite maintenance exercises for the upper body. Really engages everything while making sure that your hips and your knees and your lower body don't get involved, don't get in the way. Looks really simple, even borderline silly. I've got my hands flat on top of each other, which helps me keep the form with the elbows up at nipple level. Early in the morning to hear nipple level. And we're just going side to side. Twisting. Really good for the digestive system, good for your internals. Your tummy internals, as the doctors say. You could even just tell I'm in a better mood once I got the sweat and the endorphins, man. Life is short. We just gotta take advantage of everything. Enjoy every little second, every little bit. And then when shit gets hard, find ways to enjoy that. Find ways to embrace the challenges, the horse shit curveballs that we get thrown that we don't deserve. Because we're not alone. We all get it. We're all getting shit. So you can either feel sorry for yourself or realize you're just like everybody else. So it's your choice how you're going to respond to the adversity. Right? Be soft or be hard. Your call. Me personally, I always want to be hard. All right, air squats. Let me do it this way so you guys can actually fucking see what's going on. Awkward. All right. Oh my God, my clothes are soaked. Whew. All right, guys. Great maintenance day today. Just over an hour. We got our yoga. We got our cardio in. We got 200 crunches, and we got in some air squats. Halfway through the week. Don't take no shit from nobody. Wake Up Barstool's coming on in 40 minutes. Pardon my take is out. And the Devils are playing well. The winter's coming. So enjoy the weather while we got it. I love you guys.